right, welcome race fans. We are back this week with the Nork iRacing Series at Chicagoland as their season continues on. We got a lot of great drivers in here right now. Looks like we've got Zoltan Herczeg at the top of the practice charts right now, so that's pretty cool. Will Klein second. Daniel Falkingham. Man, enough to say about that guy. He's come a long ways and back into the top 20 in points here. But let's run down through, let's look at the weather here coming up here in just a second. But later tonight, folks, the USRA Truck Series on tap here for MaxSpeedTV. And tomorrow night, we have the RFC Truck Series, followed by the Salt Flat Racing Series, Street Stocks. And I'll be in that, so you all get to see me race tomorrow night. And so yeah, let's take a look at the weather here real quick, and then I'll turn it over to you guys. 69 degree air temperature, 77 degree track temperature, 125 laps. That's 188 miles here at the mile and a half, and tire window about 40 to 45 laps. And the guys were telling me a fuel window they can get about 50 laps on a tank of fuel. So they may be able to make it to the first stage. First stage is on lap 50. And pit road speed, 50 mile an hour. All right, so I'll let Josh and you guys run down through the points anytime you're ready.
All right, well, glad to be here first and foremost for Rudy. Joseph, glad to work with you, bud. We'll get to the points here real quick. Tyler Ducharme and Zoltan Herczeg is actually tied here with 209 points. The 1 and 2 spot here in the point standing. Sean Williams in third with 207 points. Tyrell Baker still in the same spot in fourth with 202 points. John Berry in fifth with 201 points. Aaron Smith still in the sixth position, 189 points. Bobby Cheney in seventh, 178 points. Nick Molyneux, also known as Nick Mucinex, 176 points in eighth. Tom Mercier in ninth, 173 points. And Keaton Jones in 10th, 166 points. Joseph?
All right, we got Scott Ramler will sit in the 11th position in points. He is 46 back. Cody Miller is 12th in points, 47 back. How about Daniel Falkingham? Last two races, he's turned up the heat. He was 31st in points just 2 weeks ago. He has moved himself back up to 13th in points, so he's getting back into championship form for sure. Him and Justin Leisby are tied for 13th in points, 51 back. Benjamin Nelson is 15th in points, 53 points back. Jared Darling and Malad Radman actually tied for 16th in points, 64 back. Ariadne sits 18th in points, 66 back. Femi Olad, 73 points back in 19th. And Marcus Richardson was the biggest dropper from last week. He is sitting 20th in points, 75 points back.
Even though he has dropped back, you know, there's still quite a few races left, Joseph. As you well know, anything can happen, and they can pick up those positions rather quickly.
Absolutely. This is the 8th race of the season. After tonight, it'll be 5 races left before the playoffs start. So that means that you know, after tonight, 5 more weeks to get into the playoffs, maybe get some wins to lock yourself into the playoffs. But of course, tonight we're worried about Chicagoland Speedway, mile-and-a-half racetrack, 125 laps. The weather is good. That means a lot of grip out there tonight. And we'll hopefully see some more good racing, just like we saw last week at Pocono.
Pocono, the tricky triangle, you know, anything happens at Pocono. Of course, Chicagoland being pretty much a turn track, you know, there's really only one straightaway here. What's the do's and don'ts, in your opinion, Joseph, of Chicagoland?
Well, I think the bottom lane is going to work well early on. Once the tires are fresh, they're really good. But you're going to see some drivers on the long runs probably start moving up to the middle lane to outside lane. As a matter of fact, we've seen some drivers in practice already trying out different lines. You can run different lines here. It just depends on the tires, too. And, you know, with a lot of grip on this racetrack, the handling of these trucks should be really good. But you're going to see drivers early on in the run go to the bottom lane, might try to use the bottom lane, and then maybe slowly but surely try using the middle to outside lane. But you may see some drivers also use the outside lane right away. It depends on how their driving style is, too. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. And I feel this is going to be a good race tonight.
Well, stage lap 50, as Rudy was saying earlier, you know, stage points plays into a factor with Nork, Joseph. And, you know, with 50 laps here at 1.5 miles here at Chicagoland, do you think we're going to see maybe some moves early on for those stage points?
Oh, absolutely. We might see some different strategy here for the stage points. Like, if a caution comes out before the first stage, which in Newark, and it usually happens, we usually get cautions before the stage ends. But if this happens to go green all the way, I wouldn't be surprised. Or if we do get one caution during the stage, I wouldn't be surprised we see some drivers stay out on the racetrack. Depends on when the caution comes out. We see some drivers stay out on the racetrack, maybe try to collect some stage points. Some other drivers are going to come down pit road, maybe, who knows, maybe even before the stage caution ends too. Like you said, maybe around lap 40, lap 45. 10 laps, 5 laps before the stage ends. Maybe we see some different strategies coming into play. Oh, gotcha.
All righty, well, we're going to step away here, play the national anthem, folks. Qualifying will be underway when we come back.
We take you down onto the track.
I didn't realize we were
ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All righty, we are back here with qualifying underway, and it looks like Nick Molyneux, whoa, and times have changed and already. Benjamin Nelson now currently first. Well, times are starting to roll in, Joseph, so we're going to have to see who takes that top spot here in qualifying.
Well, right now, Benjamin Nelson has the top spot. He actually is a 10th faster than his practice time, so no surprise you see Benjamin Nelson up top. But Ethan Lane is a good driver, too. I watch out for him. But, yeah, Nick Mucinex doing really well in qualifying. Sits third right now, but we know we might see some more times before this qualifying session is all over. They're just halfway through qualifying right now, so plenty of time to get some qualifying laps in.
Yeah, qualifying is 5 minutes or 2 laps, whichever one comes first. Most of them you will probably see run their 2 laps, and then they're officially done with qualifying. And right now we do still have some drivers out on the track here. Looks like Femi Lat now coming back out. We're coming out for his qualifying time. Ethan Lane sitting on pit road at the end of pit road. So we've got some drivers still yet to qualify. Man, I'm ready. This is a big field here at Chicagoland.
Yeah, Daniel Falkingham has just moved up to the 3rd spot. I watch out for him tonight. He's been turning up the heat the last couple of weeks, you know, after that terrible slump he had at the beginning of the season. But I watch out for him tonight. He's good at these mile-and-a-half racetracks, too. But, I mean, you got to beat Benjamin Nelson, Femi Olat, Jason Jacoby is out here tonight. Jared Darling is fairly well here at Chicagoland. He's in the 8th spot right now. I see him trying to dominate tonight. But yeah, we're getting some more qualifying times in so far, like Benjamin Nelson with a minute and a half left to go in qualifying still holds the top.
Well, this is going to make for an interesting race. You know, who is going to be in the top spot here in a qualifying, and who's going to make the big jump out front? Clean Air will come into a factor here because it's such a short track. You know, getting out front, getting the space between you and the other drivers is going to be key here. Absolutely.
I mean, you're going to see a lot of things happening in this race, and like I said earlier, beginning of the race, you may see some drivers run the bottom lane. Obviously, some drivers maybe run the middle and outside lane right away too, but that bottom lane might not be the lane to be at through the long run. You might have to start going up top, but yes, clean air is very important, but there's multiple options you can use at this racetrack with multiple lanes, so it's going to be interesting to see what kind of strategies these guys will be playing, what kind of lines they'll run, depends on their driving style. And of course, like I said, strategy is going to come into play before the stage ends. Depends on if the cautions fall or if it stays green all the way. When do you pit before that stage caution comes out, and when it does, you stay out on the racetrack during that stage caution. So a lot to see tonight.
Oh, okay. Yes, sirree.
There is in the description of the video there, folks, if anybody would like to watch an onboard camera, James Coulibaly there, the number 17, is streaming live from in-car. So that is in the description if you'd like to watch it.
Awesome. Well, James Coulibaly right now he's going to qualify 18th, and Benjamin Nelson will get the top spot on the pole.
All righty. Benjamin Nelson grabbing the pole here tonight for Newark. Congratulations to Ben for getting the pole. Zoltan Herczeg will start on the outside in second. Ethan Lane in a third. Daniel Falkingham in fourth. Nick Molyneux in a fifth. Jason Jacoby in sixth. Elijah Drew Gracia in seventh. Tyrell Baker in eighth. Jared Darling in ninth. And Raja Caruth will start 10th.
Sitting in the 11th spot right now, qualify 11th and 12th will be Will Klein and Tony Hilbrands. In row number 7, we have Justin Liseby and Tyler Ducharme. I watch out for those two to get up through the field. They're really good at this racetrack as well. Benjamin Miles and Aaron Smith will take up row number 8. The last qualifiers that takes time is Sean Williams and James Coulibaly in row number 9. Jose Solis and Femi Olat in row number 10.
Alrighty, starting 21st will be Ariotti. Bobby Cheney in I've got Bobby Cheney in,
it would say 22nd.
Yeah, okay, there we go. 22nd. Mine's all messed up. Go ahead.
Okay, Spencer Owens will start 23rd. Cody Miller will start 24th. Chuck Sweeting will start in the 25th spot with Tom Mercier 26th. John Barry will start 27th. Briar LaPrade will start 28th. Nicholas Caruso 29th. Josh Robin, last week's winner at Pocono, finally got a win after 4 seasons. He will start 30th. Cody Lamas 31st. Taylor Fry 32nd. And Trey Normile will start dead last and 33rd. 33 truck field, so it's a big field, so we're gonna see a lot of battles tonight.
Oh yeah, this is a big field for Chicagoland. I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. So right now we are going to be rolling off here.
Uh-oh, and Ethan Lane has not gone yet. There he goes. All right, well.
All right.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Well, Josh, we're ready to go, man. This should be a great race tonight.
Oh, yeah. Big,
holy crap.
Big field. Big field. And we're going to be coming around turn 3 and 4 here as they make the turn. And Benjamin Nelson in the 79, the 96 of Zoltan Herczeg on the outside. Pace car will dive off here momentarily, and we will get this show on the road as they go 2 by 2 here for the start of this race. Pace car diving off. Here we go. Waiting on the green flag. Green flag is out. Buggity, buggity, buggity. We're racing at Chicagoland.
How about Ethan Lane already on the back bumper of Benjamin Nelson, going to one to give him that push. Now it's a side-by-side battle for the second spot. Someone has missed. Oh, here we go. We got trouble already? Maybe? No, it looks like everybody got it under control. We are good. But they are side-by-side. Well, first and second is clear, but we got a battle for the third spot. Here comes Nick Mucinex for the third spot. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick down on that low side there, below the on the apron there, off the track. He's still on the track, but he's below the line, and you're going to see a lot of drivers do that as they are still fighting for that position here, back into the 5th, 6th position. Daniel Falkingham in that number 20 machine. He's got the 14 of Elijah Drew Gracia right on his tail. Looks like they're going single file up front.
Yeah, so far Benjamin Nelson's going to lead the first couple of laps with Ethan Lane behind him. We got a side-by-side battle now for the... Oh, okay, here we go. With Will Klein and Terrell Baker side-by-side right now for the 8th spot.
And more, they're fighting hard right there, the 48 and the 25. Will Klein and Tyro Baker, he was just talking
Benjamin
about.
Nelson coming down pit road.
Oh.
Well, when that happened, Ethan Lane is now leading. Here comes Jason Jacoby underneath Nick for the 3rd spot. And we're going to go 3 wide for the 3rd spot. Here comes Daniel Falkingham.
Oh, man, 3 wide at Chicagoland. These guys can do it. Now they go 2 by 2.
How about Elijah Gracia doing a good job so far? He's about to crack into that top 5 if he gets around Nick. Oh, man, tight between Daniel Falkingham and Jason Jacoby. Door to door right now. And we got a battle for the lead. Zoltan Herzog and Ethan Lane. Zoltan to the inside, and Ethan Lane's just going to give it to him.
Yeah, the number 96 just made the pass there. As they are still 1 and 2, and a good gap between between 2nd and 3rd. And a good battle back here for 3rd.
Yeah, I tell you, this battle's not over. It looks like the crossover move happened. Jason Jacoby now got to the inside of Daniel Falkingham, so these two are not done yet.
3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, all right there together. And the 8th of Jared Darling, not too far back behind the 45 of the Mucinex machine of Nick Molyneux.
Now, it looks like there's single file through the top 10. You get a little further back, we got some side-by-side battle, but so far, we got Zoltan Herzog leading with Ethan Lane 2nd, Daniel Falkingham 3rd, Jason Jacoby 4th, and Will Klein up to the 5th spot. I tell you what, Will Klein started 11th. He's already up to 5th, so he's making some moves early on. So I would watch out for him tonight. He seems like he's got a fast truck. Yeah, Jose Solis right now. Yeah, 19th to 11th. You're right. Probably the biggest mover out there on the racetrack right now. And you know, Jose, he's a good driver. But man, he just cannot close him out. But I know eventually, if he gets some more experience, I mean, I would say he's got really good experience. We could see him in victory lane one of these races.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't count anybody out. We got a battle still going on. The number 89 of Sean Williams battling the number 9 still of Tony Hybrands. I hope I pronounced his last name correctly. Hillbrands. Okay, Hillbrands. And they're still battling it out back here for the 14th and 15th position.
Got a good, oh man, we got a good battle for the 4th spot. The Will Klein had to get out of the gas. Oh man, and they are, they're all over the place, but Will Klein was just about to make a pass on Jason Jacoby for the 4th spot, and I guess he got tight. He had to really get out of gas, and Elijah Gracia was trying to make a move on him, just wasn't quite enough.
These trucks, I might call them cars, but they're trucks. These trucks are flying.
Well, also, the track temperature, you know, is at 79 degrees right now, so there's a lot of grip. Of course, these trucks are really handling good right now, but once the tires get worn off, I guarantee we're going to see them get looser once the run goes on. But so far, these trucks are handling and full throttling really well. But I tell you what, Jason Jacoby and Daniel Falkingham has almost been battling since the drop of the green flag. I mean, we just completed 10 laps, and they are still going at it for the 3rd spot.
Oh, yeah, they're not wasting any time. They're trying to get every position they can because we know stage lap 50, they get stage points, and that is going to play a big factor in how the points stack for next week.
Yeah, and how about Will Klein now taking advantage from Jason Jacoby getting up the racetrack off turn number 2. He's trying to go for that 4th spot. Man, did he get a little bit loose right there. He's right on his door.
I don't think you could have put a piece of paper between them two.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that was very close. I tell you what, I know it's only lap 12, but yeah, you are right. Stage points, I mean, can make a difference whether making the playoffs or not. And remember, the playoffs are only a few weeks away after tonight.
Joseph.
Yep. They asked. Yeah, oh, okay.
If you win, you are in. That's what we was just told. So, you know, Joseph, that's another big factor there, too. You win, you're in. So.
Did Jared Darling put a big move on Elijah Gracia to go for that 6th spot? He just swung to the outside lane, and Elijah Gracia is going to shut the door on him coming off turn number 2. And behind him, Justin Lisaby. He's moved up a few spots. He's going for more.
Qualified 13th. And he is up to 7th.
Oh, trouble! They got together. Jared Darling and Justin Lisaby. The caution is out. They both save it. Good save.
Good save by the both of them, but the caution did fly.
Now, Joshua, we for sure you couldn't fit a piece of paper between those two.
No, you could not on that one. They actually touched. We'll go back and take a look here and see exactly what happened between Jared Darling.
I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think Justin Lisaby was going to realize that Jared Darling was going to come off the corner lower than he expected. Either that or he got tight off the corner and got into Jared Darling.
Looks like they kind of just met. Yeah, it does look like that. Yeah, you just same track coming up into it. Now, you know, that's part of it, you know, getting that close together on coming out of the corner.
These drivers are down pit road right now, so then, and you know, if this goes green all the way, they will make it to the end of the stage for sure. Oh, Zoltan Herzeg overshot his pit box and he had to back up. He's going to lose at least a couple spots during that. And he did the same thing last week too.
Oh, man.
Right on. 2-tire change. We'll see if that will hold on pretty well. How about let's get Elijah Gracia up in the booth and talk to him about that strategy.
Go right ahead, Joseph.
Elijah Gracia, you got a copy, buddy. Elijah Gracia, got a copy. He's too focused right now. I totally understand, man. Probably he doesn't want to talk. I totally understand. Elijah Gracia, you got a copy, buddy. Oh, did he get caught speeding or something? I don't know. All right, well, we'll let him be right now and see what's going on with that.
It looks like Ethan Lane is going to take top spot here.
All right, well, how about let's have a talk with... did they get the one to go signal? Okay. Daniel Falkingham, you got a copy, buddy.
I got you.
Well, you're doing a good job so far, hanging in there top 5. You and Jason Jacoby's been going at it. It seems like almost since the drop of the green flag. How's the racing out there, and how's the performance of your truck?
It's been a very fun race thus far. I mean, I enjoy racing Jason. I've got to know him a little bit, so I know how he races, and I know how he races me. So it's good to race with people you know. But yeah, it feels okay right now. I got a little bit loose on me towards the end of that run, but I don't know if that's just me with turning the wheel too much or clipping the apron, because that's what I've seen a few people do. So wait to see if we can get a long run in here and see what happens. But right now, I feel pretty confident.
Well, it looks like you're going to be restarting in the second spot with Ethan Lane, the race leader. Who do you think is your biggest challenger right now? I mean, obviously, we see a few guys that has been right up there that could be a challenge for you tonight. But who do you think is going to be your biggest challenger tonight?
I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Zoltan looks pretty quick, but Benjamin, he was in here, but he had to go because he had to go do pro and stuff. So, yeah, it's hard to tell right now. I imagine as this race drags on, we'll see what happens.
All right, sounds good. Well, you're about to get the one-to-go signal here. Best of luck to you for the rest of the race, and maybe we'll talk to you at the end of the stage, too, if you end up winning it.
All right, we'll see what happens. Thank you, Joe.
All righty, well, they got the one to go here, so they're getting 2 by 2 again. Joseph, I'll let you get them going this time, bud.
All right, sounds good. So Ethan Lane will restart as the race leader. I don't know what happened to Elijah Gracia. Something happened to him unless he got caught speeding on pit road or something, because he would have been the race leader. But unfortunately, he's going to restart back in the 29th spot. Ouch. And Daniel Falkingham will restart second. Will Klein third. Jason Jacoby fourth. Zoltan Herzog, he overshot the pit box just a little bit. Lost 4 spots. So he's going to restart fifth. Not a problem for him. He's going to be really fast. Justin Lisaby will restart sixth. Nick Molyneux will restart seventh. Tyler Ducharme eighth. Jose Solis ninth. And Femi Olat made up 10 spots. Also, Jose Solis. Both of those drivers have made up 10 spots since the drop of the green flag. But we're about to get ready to go. It's going to be 33 laps to go before the end of the stage. Ethan Lane will be the race leader with Daniel Falkingham on the outside lane. The pace car is off, and the green flag is back in the air. We're back in the way here at Chicagoland.
Good. What a jump Ethan Lane got. He's going to have to get up to speed as that number 20 of Daniel Falkingham looking to close the gap to stay in second place. And a battle for third between the 48 and the 88 of Will Klein and Jason Jacoby.
Yeah, Will Klein and Jason Jacoby side by side off turn number 2 down the back straightaway right now. They're just about even going into turn number 3. Will Klein's got the advantage coming off 4 if he can slide up in front of him. He does. He will take the 3rd spot away. Here comes Zoltan Herzog for the 4th spot now on Jason Jacoby.
Zoltan looking to make a move on that number 88 as they go around turn number 1 here side by side. And they're still side by side coming out of the corner.
Yeah, Jason Jacoby will get the advantage off turn number 2 with that outside lane. Zoltan Herzog will fall back behind him. Justin Lisaby now taking a peek underneath Zoltan for the top 5 spot. Side by side now for the 5th. Off turn number 4, Justin Lisaby, you know, he had that spin just a little while ago, but he is doing a good job. So hanging in there in the top 5. He will take the 5th spot away from Zoltan.
What a great recovery by him. You know, he didn't lose a lot of positions. He got back up. Yeah, both of them kept it straight. You know, no harm, no foul. I'm sure maybe a little minor damage due to the grass and a little touch, but doesn't look like it's really affecting the speed of their trucks.
No, as a matter of fact, Zoltan Herzog back to the bottom lane on Just Lisaby to take back the 5th spot. The top 4, as a matter of fact, has tried to pull away, but they are just bumper to bumper. So you got good battles all around this racetrack. And now we got a battle for the lead. Daniel Falkingham to the inside of Ethan Lane. Behind them, we got a battle for the 3rd spot with Jason Jacoby and Will Klein. Daniel Falkingham just could not quite get by Ethan Lane there.
Well, that was close between the 30 and the 20. It just like an inch closer, and it would have been a little bumper hook there. But they know exactly where the front end of their trucks are. That's a good thing.
And, you know, this field is not really spreading out right now. I mean, they're still all together, and this just bringing great racing. Daniel Falkingham sending in the turn number 1. He's going to clear Ethan Lane for the race lead, and here comes Will Klein for the 2nd spot. I'm impressed with Will Klein right now. He seems really fast. He might be a guy to watch out for tonight to go for this win.
Will Klein now looking to take over the lead. Who will lead this lap? It looks like the 20 of Daniel Falkingham will
How about
lead
this?
that
3
lap.
wide for the lead. Here comes Justin Jacoby.
Oh my gosh.
Daniel Falkingham, he's going to get the run off turn number 2. And he does. Clears both of them. But man, this is great racing early on.
Great. Oh yeah, great racing up front here. 3 wide. Wow. Amazing racing, and it looks like we've got Benjamin Miles across the grass in the 33 Hertz machine. No caution. He does come back up on the track in between traffic. No harm, no foul. We are still green flag here at Chicagoland.
Here we go, the battle for lead. Daniel Falkingham got way up the racetrack off turn number 2. He had to get out of the gas, and Will Klein will take the race lead. So Will Klein, very fast tonight. I'm impressed. He started in the 11th spot. He has taken the race lead, and he's going to lead a lap here, get those bonus points.
25 more laps to go, roughly, before the end of the stage here. And they still have a whole lot of racing to go, even after the stage. 125 laps altogether.
Yeah, Femi Olat up to the 7th spot now. Doing a really good job. I watch out for him late in the race. I don't think he might not get up there to go for the stage win, but in the second stage, he's going to, well, I don't know. He's making a big move on Ethan Lane right now for the 6th spot, so I shouldn't say that too early, but he's fast right now. Now, we also got the cloud cover over the racetrack right now. That's going to have a little bit more grip onto the racetrack, so these trucks are going to stick. Oh, man, but did Femi Olat put a slide job right in front of Jose Solis, who was getting a run on the outside lane.
Well, oh man, these guys are battling it out. Now, is it the top 5 or is it the top 10 for stage, Joseph?
Top 10.
Top 10 for stage, so they do it just like NASCAR.
How about a battle for the 3rd spot? Here comes Zoltan Herzeg underneath Jason Jacoby now. Oh my goodness!
Side by side, Jason Jacoby in the 88, the 96.
Oh my God, they're still door to door.
Man. Will Klein has now got about a 3/10 of a second lead over Daniel Falkingham. Daniel is still in second. Still right up there with the number 48 for 1 and 2. Jason Jacoby and Zoltan still going battling it out side by side for that 3rd position. Right behind them.
Yeah, Jason Jacoby did get that run off turn number 4 to take the 3rd spot away, but how about Justin Lisby watching this all unfolds in front of him? So it looks like the top 5 is pretty much pulling away, and then you got 6 on back that's got in a separate pack leading with Femi Olat leading the 6th spot. How about a battle for the 9th spot? Here comes Tom Mercier underneath Nick Molyneux. Tom Mercier, he had a great race last week at Pocono. We thought he was going to win it at one point. Unfortunately, he finished up 4th, but man, the run he had last week at Pocono, he's going to be a guy to beat eventually in this North Series. But he's done a good job. He started 25th. He's up to 9th. So he's moved up 6. Yeah, Tyler Ducharme, I watch out for him late in the race too. He just got himself up into the top 10. Battle for 3rd, Joshua. They're still going at it for the 3rd spot. Zoltan actually now got by Jason Jacoby now. And here comes Justin Lisby.
I still don't think the battle's over with yet. I mean, these guys have been going at it side by side pretty much the whole race. And, you know, stage coming up within about 19 or so laps. They're going to continue to battle it out. Tires, though, how are the tires going to fare before the end of this stage?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Zoltan Herzeg, Jason Jacoby, they're not saving tires right now. They're going at it for stage points. They're trying to get as many points as they can, be that maybe that 3rd place guy. Oh, man, Will Klein, did he get tied off turn 4? Because here comes Daniel Falkingham with a huge run Will Klein had a 0.3 of a second lead. All of a sudden, he had to really get out of the gas, and that just cost him the race lead. Daniel Falkingham now to the front.
Yep, Daniel back out front. Will back to second. The littlest mistake.
Yeah, and look, now Zoltan underneath Will Klein for the second spot.
Now, what are the tires? Are they having some tire issues? Have they wore out their tires?
Well, they're just about 15 laps into the run, so the tires are starting to take effect right now. You know, they're having a little wear. You might see drivers getting tied off the corners just a little bit. So tires are definitely coming in the factor right now. But look at Will Klein just does the crossover move on Zoltan Herzeg for the second spot again.
Battles up front, and they're still going side by side.
Whoa, Will Klein sideways. Oh my gosh.
Nice save.
That's what we saw earlier with Justin Lisenby there as well. He got tight with the truck above him. Same thing happened there, but Will Klein kept it straight pretty well. But now
Ariotti. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Ariotti coming down pit road in the number 78 machine.
Probably strategy. Who knows? Probably maybe track position too once the stage ends. Oh, Jason Jacoby got tied off turn number 4 as well. He had to get out of the gas. Justin Lisenby up to the third spot now.
A pack of cars right here, starting with the 88 of Jason Jacoby, the 48 of Will Klein now with them. And are they going to go 3 wide with the 75 of Jose Solis Jr.?
Yeah, Jose Solis actually made a couple passes while we were watching the battle up front. Look at him going into the top 5.
Stage of points coming down to it in about 15 laps. Tyler Ducharme currently back here in 9th, cracking the top at 10. Your current points leader coming in 2 tonight, tied with actually Zoltan with 209 points. Zoltan currently running up in 3rd, and Tyler back in 9th. Of course, stage points, that's where we're talking about the difference between points.
And by the way, Ariotti has actually fallen out of the race. He pulled it behind the wall.
Oh, man. And they're still...
Wow. Jason Jacoby just pulled in front of Jose Solis. And he's like, you ain't going to get that run on me on the outside lane. You want to pass me? You got to have to make it work on the bottom.
And they're still doing battle back here. 88, 75. And cannot count out that 30 of Ethan Lane. He has found his way back up here. Started 3rd, currently running in 6th. And they are single file here. But, man, they're screaming down that front stretch.
Yeah, Ethan Lane and Femi Olat are battling. Well, they almost battled for the 6th spot. Ethan Lane, he fell back a little bit after restarting up front, but he's starting to make some ground up again. So I watch out for him. Maybe he can make up a charge towards the top 5 before. Well, actually, right now, Jose Solis got tied off turn number 2, and he's taking advantage of it.
Look at Joshua Robin, qualified 29th. And he has cracked the top 10, and that's currently in 10th position.
And that's a guy I would watch out for in the is Josh Robin. He got the win last week at Pocono. As a matter of fact, the last time Josh Robin got a win before last week was 2 years ago. 4 seasons ago. It was literally January 2017. And guess what racetrack it was at? Right here at Chicagoland. So don't be surprised if we see Josh Robbins go for 2 in a row tonight. Oh, man. Josh Robin.
Yep, Spencer started 22nd, currently running in 12th. This stage is not over. The first stage is not over, and he can get up there in that top 10. Spencer Owens, another one to watch out for in the number 12.
Battle back up here for the 5th spot. Femi Olat, not quite there yet, but he took a peek underneath Ethan Lane. And Will Klein is back to the 8th spot. I mean, he was leading.
Bobby Chaney across the grass.
Got it
back up on the track. And
got back going. Yep. I tell you what, these trucks are starting to get loose off the corner now. The tires are wearing down.
Oh, Cody Llama. Llamas? I cannot pronounce it. The Cody in the 81. Llamas in the 81 is having some issues too on the back stretch. It looks like he was in the grass, but he got it back up on track as well. But it looks like he's going to have some problems getting it up to speed. I'm sure those tires are like gone.
Yeah, here comes Zoltan Herzeg closing in on Daniel Falkiam. Justin Lizaby right there behind Zoltan as well. So the top 6 are nose to tail right now. And this is going to get exciting in the final laps of this stage.
About 7 laps left. Yeah, it's gonna get interesting. Well, it's already been interesting. What are we talking about, Justin?
Wow, look at that. I mean, the top 6 look like a triangle there, just running different lines. You got first, second, and third was moved. One truck was moving up each lane, and then 4th, 5th, 6th was moving down each lane. So it looked like a triangle there. They are just trying different lines, and it's working out pretty well. They are still nose to tail, just trying to find that extra speed, that extra run off the corner.
At the top 3 trucks are Chevys, and oh, we have a caution.
Oh man!
Oh, and it looks like a big one too.
Oh, Trey Normile and a couple others got involved as well.
All right, let's see here as we go back and take a look at this and see what happened. It looks like it started right up ahead of Trey. The number 46, Raja Caruth. Yeah, it started right there. Looks like he got a little squirrely. And everybody had to check up, tried to dodge him, and and it just started a chain event.
That's it. You know, it was something happens in front of them, everybody else behind checks up, and one driver doesn't slow down in time, and it just creates a mess.
Oh, and the 99 did catch the 46, and that's where they both go around. And then the number 2, Taylor Frey. Yeah. Fry, sorry.
All right.
Well, everybody coming down pit road right now, and this is going to get interesting for the stage caution too. These guys, you're going to see some great racing on this restart for sure.
It looks like Benjamin Miles did stay out.
Oh man, Daniel Falkingham had to back up a little bit, overshot his pit box. So twice we've seen the leader come down pit road, had to back up because of overshooting the box. Here comes Justin Lizaby out first.
Whoa! Like Zoltan's gonna come out second.
Yep, second spot.
And Jason Jacoby third, Ethan Lane fourth, and Femi Olat looks like maybe fifth. Jose Solis fifth. Ethan Lane sixth.
Yep, try to get that bonus point.
Bonus points matter.
Yep, here he comes down pit road right now.
That's going to give the lead up to Justin Lizenby.
Well, let's see if we can talk to one, Josh, right now. Joshua, who do you want to talk to?
Oh, how about we bring Zoltan Herzeg up here?
Is he in the team speak?
He's not in.
Don't see him. Well, all right. Let's see. How about let's talk to Josh Robin?
Sounds good.
Oh, gee, come on, get in. Josh Robin, you got a copy, buddy.
Hey, I got you.
All right, well, you had a big win last week at Pocono, and early on, we have seen you strong here in this race. Started 29th up to the 11th spot. How's the performance of the truck out there?
Yeah, the truck is driving pretty good. It's it's snug on the first run, on fresh tires. Then later in the run, like later in the run before that caution came out, it was starting to get a little bit loose. Not too much to worry about it. But I mean, the track and the truck feels pretty good. So I've been using that high side later in the run. It's been working.
All right, well, you guys are gonna basically have a 2-lap. You guys are getting the one to go signal, right?
Yep, right here.
All right, so you guys gonna have a 2-lap shootout. You're gonna restart. Well, it looks like in the 10th spot. It looks like, I believe so.
Yep, 10th. Yeah.
All right, so hopefully maybe you could get some stage points here. So do you have anything for the second half of this race?
I think at this restart, take it easy on the tires, save them a little bit, then try to work my way up to the front. Use that high side when it comes in.
All right, sounds good. You're good here at Chicagoland, so I wouldn't be surprised we see you in victory lane tonight. Good, best of luck out there to you.
All right, thank you.
No, this is not. Well, if a caution comes out before the stage ends, that would be the stage caution. But this is not the stage caution. So we're going to get a restart here with 2 laps to go here before the stage ends, and see if they can go green all the way to the stage.
All right, so a 2-lap shootout for the stage. And if a caution does come out, then that'll be it. That'll be the stage. So whoever's up front or in the top 10 will get the stage points. Of course, the stage winner. But as they make their way around turns 3 and 4, we're going to get this thing on the back to green flag here for the stage. Pace car dives off, and everybody's on the glide pedal. 2-lap shootout.
Yeah, and Justin Lisby wanting to take off there as soon as the pace car dropped. Wow, look at it, 3 wide behind them. Look at Tyler Ducharme wanting to make it 3 wide through the middle. All right, they get 2 double file now. How about the battle for the 3rd spot? Ethan Lane and Zoltan Herzeg.
As they battle it out here, coming 2-1 to go for the stage here. Justin
trouble in turn number 3, Nick Molyneux, and I can't tell who the other truck is. But that will be the completion of the stage. Nicholas Carresso involved.
All right, as we go back and take a look at this. All right, looks like they're coming around. Oh. Yeah,
3 wide
it looks like, and it looks like contact might have happened between the 89 and the 45. The 89 of Sean Williams got the 45 loose of Mucinex machine there, and the 03 just had nowhere to go and ended up just T-boning the 45.
Well, that will be the end of the stage. Coming off turn number 4 right now, and Justin Lisby started 13th. And he's going to get the stage win. But, of course, drivers are coming down pit road right now because this counts as a stage. They will still get their stage points. But some drivers are staying out on the racetrack because they just pitted a couple laps ago. So, no surprise, we see some drivers come down. Some drivers behind them will come down pit, get maybe a couple laps fresher tires. Could make a difference.
Oh yeah, it's gonna make a difference, in a couple of laps. Justin Lisby and Jason Jacoby did stay out. That's going to keep them 1 and 2. Looks like Zoltan stayed out as well. That's going to put him in 3rd. Daniel Falkingham in 4th. Jose Solis Jr. in 5th. But the stage ended when the caution came out. But the winner of that stage is going to be Justin Lisenby.
And we're sounds good. Let's talk to Justin Lisby. Justin Lisby, you got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you, Joe.
Well, you started 13th, got up to the front, and won the stage. How's the truck out there?
It feels great. I like the long run. That's where it's really fast. I like the feel of it. It's a little bit loose, and during that last run, we were actually able to make the wall work, which was really cool. And so, like, Daniel was running the bottom, we were on the top. It was really fun. Yeah, it's awesome to get the stage win right now because I'll probably have to park it here in a few minutes, so got to get the most points I can.
Oh, Justin, you have a truck to win, and you have Lombard Bros Gaming on the truck, and you're going to disappoint me like that, huh?
Man, I can't help it. Like, there's been multiple cases where I felt like I had a winning truck, but, I just had to leave, unfortunately.
All right. Well, are you going to be back next week?
I should be, yeah. Missed last week, and that was the first race I missed in a long time in this league, but, yeah, I'll probably make it, but then probably will have to park it, as usual.
All right, well, congrats on the stage win, and I guess I don't have to say best of luck out there to you, but hopefully we'll see you next week, man.
Yeah, thank you, Joe.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is, man. Well, he will get the stage win here, so, the more points that he gets, the better for the 31 machine. Of course, we do have 3 drivers that are currently out of the race here tonight. Ariotti, Nicholas Carreso, and Benjamin Nelson are 3 of the 33 drivers that have unfortunately taken their cars behind the wall, but we've still got 30 drivers out there.
Yeah, still a big field of trucks. And here's the thing, second half of this race, well, not quite the second half yet. They'll do that in about 10 or so laps, but basically now we're going to see a lot of action on the racetrack. I mean, we've seen a lot of action already, but there's definitely going to be more. And there might be some more wrecks because of it, but they're going to get the one to go signal here. Justin Lisby is still going to stay out here. We'll see how long he's going to be racing until he has to leave. Roger Caruth has also took it behind the wall. But, yeah, you got Justin Lisby and Jason Jacoby will be on the front row for this restart.
All right. Well, I got him going the last time. Joseph, you can get him going this time.
Sounds good. Well, Justin Lisby and Jason Jacoby on the front row. Justin Lisby will have to leave in a few minutes, but he'll keep racing until he has to leave. Zoltan Urzay and Daniel Falkingham will be in row number 2 on this restart. Jose Solis and Femi Olab both doing a very good job. Both of them moved up 14 spots since the drop of the initial drop of the green flag. They're 5th and 6th. How about Jared Darling? Got in trouble early on in the race. He's back up to 7th. Briar Laprade will restart 8th. How about him starting 27th up to 8th? I watch out for him, I guess, because he's been fast too. And Elijah Gracia, and as you know, he's recovered. He stayed out on the racetrack to try to get track position after he had to come back down pit road during that first caution. He'll restart 9th. That's Roe Baker will restart 10th. We're about to get back going here at Chicagoland Speedway. This is the final stage. This is the race to the checkered flag. How much more racing we're going to see here? Definitely going to see a lot more. Here we go. The pace car has peeled off. And the green flag is back in the air here at Chicagoland, and Justin Lisby has taken off. Yeah, Zoltan Herzeg up to the 2nd spot. How about Jose Solis trying to take the 3rd spot away from Jason Jacoby now?
Oh, man, and, this race is by far from over, what is it, about 75 laps roughly?
Yeah, absolutely, and it's time to go now. Oh, man, Femi Olat went up into Jason Jacoby's door. I know they didn't touch, but it was pretty close.
Well, they're getting a little dicey.
Absolutely.
Look at, I just had him, Jared Darling. Battling the number 60, Briar Laprade.
And Femi Olat is going to clear Jason Jacoby for that 4th spot. Here comes Daniel Foggia for the 5th spot. Here we go. We got a battle for the lead up ahead. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. But looks like we're about to have a battle for the lead pretty soon. Here comes Zoltan looking to the outside of Jason Jacoby. Does get the run.
Is that...
I'm sorry, Justin Lisenby.
Looks like Justin is going to keep that position up front.
Wow, look at Jose Solis. He had a run there for a little bit. He looked like he had to get out of the gas just a little bit too, but still hanging tough. Yeah, Femi Olat's got a little bit of damage on the grill, But he's making the move for the third spot. Looks like Jose Solis is going to let him go. He's like, okay, you're a little faster than me. I'll let you have it for now. But late in the race, I ain't going to let you have it. Zoltan taking a look for the race lead again on Justin Lisenby.
The number 96 of Zoltan does have the inside line, and it looks like he might make the pass. Can he clearing?
No, you cannot, because Justin Lisenby is going to keep that run off the corner. You know, you can make a pass on the inside lane if you just get enough of a run to clear them, but if they're side by side coming off the corner, most likely that outside lane is going to work. Until maybe here, maybe. Oh, no, not quite.
And what a pack of cars behind him. The 20 of Daniel Falkingham.
Yeah,
the 88 of Jason Jacoby. I mean, they're all right here together.
We got 10 trucks right here in this pack. Femi Olai looks like for a second there he was going to make a move on Just Lisenby. Not quite. How about Zoltan? He does clear Just Lisenby for that race lead. Here comes Daniel Falkingham for the 5th spot.
Going back into the field of ways in the 9th position here. Elijah Drew Gracia. The number 14 battling the one of Jared Darling.
Oh, man. I tell you what, this is just some good racing, Joshua.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. These guys, man, they, you know, big field like this is what I like. I like big fields, but good racing, and these guys prove it every week. Oh, Jared Darling into the wall.
Oh, Jared Darling digging in the wall a little bit. Looks like he's all right. He's going to lose a little bit of momentum there, but looks like he's gathering back up. He's probably going to let Elijah Gracia go, but he seems to be all right. But I tell you what, oh, man, and did Jason Jacoby get a little bit tight off turn number 2. Here comes Briar LaPrade. Trying to make a move on him. Oh, but cannot. You got a little bit tight there. Had to get out of the gas. We've seen that a lot tonight. Here comes Will Klein.
Will Klein going to try to make a move on the outside. The outside, the inside. It doesn't matter. If you can make the pass, make it.
Looks like some more trucks are trying to get into this front pack too behind him. Here comes Tyler Ducharme on the outside of Elijah Gracia. He'll take that spot away. That was for the top 10 spot. And here comes Tom Mercier making the move. And Spencer Owens is behind him.
I think we're seeing a little mirror driving going on back here.
Absolutely.
Oh, contact almost
my goodness.
made.
Oh, these... I'm telling you what, there should have been many occasions where there should have been a wreck, but these drivers are doing a very good job tonight.
Now Spencer Owens in the number 12 and Elijah Drew Grossi in the 14. They're battling up back here. The 12 is just putting that front bumper as close as he can to that 14.
Yeah, Tyler Ducharme got around Jared Darling. That was for the 9th spot. Yep. So, yeah, Tyler Ducharme, you know, points leader coming into this race. Although he might not be the points leader after this race. Depends on how Zoltan does. If he can hang on for another 60 laps in this race, I feel Zoltan can take the top spot in points after this race.
Zoltan and Tyler Ducharme, 209 points tied coming into tonight. And, you know, right now Zoltan up front, getting, you know, the bonus points, stage points, of course, playing into a factor. Can he get the win? Well, we can't say that for sure because Tyler right now sitting back in 9th in the 08 machine. I wouldn't count Tyler out either.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jared Darling had to get out of the gas again off turn number 4. Jared Darling's been struggling off turn number 4 in the last few laps, and he's going to lose a couple more spots there to Tom Mercier and Elijah Gracia, and now with Spencer Owens. Here we go. We got a battle for the 4th spot. Here comes Daniel Falkiem underneath Jose Solis.
as they go side by side.
It just, you know, just tight. When you're on that bottom lane, sometimes in turn number 4, if you push it just a little too much, you're going to get tight. You don't want to hit the truck above you. Daniel Falkingham had to get out of the gas there.
Jared Darling still is kind of surrounded by a bunch of vehicles himself. Jared sitting back here in 13th. Spencer Owens right up ahead of him. The 28 of Cody Miller behind him, right up on the back bumper of Jared Darling. That is 14th.
Yeah.
Man.
Absolutely. We got Cody Miller running in the 14th spot. And making the move on Jared Darling. Jared Darling, he's struggling right now. I mean, I think ever since he hit that wall, that truck's been tight off the corners, and he just cannot keep the truck going straight off the corners. I mean, it's just tight. It's not getting loose on him, but it's just tight. He has to get out of the gas.
Now, Aaron Smith back here currently running in the 20th position, started 16th in the number 70. Still a whole lot of racing left to go. He's got the 89 of Sean Williams right up ahead of him. And it kind of, he could be just pacing himself too.
He can, yeah. Oh, trouble! Oh! Spencer Owens into the infield grass. He takes a spin. No caution. He saves it. He came down in front of Elijah Gracia thinking he was clear, and he wasn't.
As we go back here and take a look and see exactly what happened to Spencer. Oh, it might have been some net code there. It looked like
I just looked back at it. It looked like he was net coding. I thought he came down on Elijah Gracia, but yeah, definitely some net coding there.
What's net code?
It's basically when two drivers get together, and what it appears, it's basically like a connection issue. You think, you know, sometimes it looks like they've made contact with somebody, but not really on their screen. So iRacing has that problem every now and then.
Yeah. Well, look at the gap now. I mean, it's not really a huge gap, but Zoltan Herzeg about a 4/10 of a second lead, 4 or 5/10 second lead over Justin Lisenby. But Justin is keeping up with Zoltan.
Yeah, absolutely. He's not letting Zoltan get away. Also, Femi Olai, Jose Solis, and the rest drivers, they're not getting away either. So Zoltan, even though he's got 3 or 4 truck lengths of a gap between him and Justin Lisenby, he's still got to keep an eye out on that rear view mirror. I feel Zoltan is better going into the corner, but Justin Lisenby has actually been better coming off the corner than Zoltan. Look at that run Justin Lisenby got. He closed in on Zoltan there. Oh. Whoa, and Jose Solis sideways off turn number 4.
A good save by the 75.
And again, this is where tires are starting to take effect now. How about Justin Lisenby now going for the race lead?
All right, we're going to watch the lead here up front, the 31. Oh, little loop.
Oh, 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Femi Olat.
I don't even know who led that lap.
That was Zoltan. He led that lap just by 9/1000ths of a second. But how about Femi Olat? Oh, man, he just cannot keep it on the bottom. Here comes Zoltan on the outside lane. They're 3 wide again.
Man.
I mean, Femi Olat almost got a 2 there. Zoltan will hang on to that race lead. Oh, man, they're going to try it again. Not quite, but, man, it almost an effort there. But look at Femi Olat right on the door. Here we go, 3 wide again. Justin Lisenby thought better of it, though.
Wow. These guys are crazy up front, but, man, they're holding on to it, and that's the thing.
Oh, this is just good racing, and this is what we expect in Nork. Good racing, and man, they were 3 wide 2-3 occasions right there. But just, you know, Zoltan just gets that good run off on that outside lane off the corners, but it looks like Femi's gonna hold him off. And here comes Justin. Yeah, and here comes Justin Lisaby for the second spot.
Battle up front still going on, man, and this is interesting, man. Joseph, any little mistake and it could cost them.
Well, you just mentioned mistake. Femi had to get out of the gas off turn number 4. That opened the door for Justin Lisaby. How about Jason Jacoby making the move on Zoltan for the 3rd spot? But they're still going to be side by side off turn number 2 for the race lead.
You know, the more they race, the more cars are catching up to them.
Yeah, absolutely. But here's the thing. I mean, I mean, at this point, I don't even know who's got the truck to win this race. It could be any of these guys.
Yeah, it could be anybody. Will Klein now catching up to them and wanting to join the action as well. Daniel Falkingham catching up.
Yeah,
now we've got more trucks coming up here.
Yeah, Will Klein, he fell back a little bit at the beginning of this final stage, but he's starting to turn up the heat coming back through the field. He's trying to make the move on Zoltan Herzeg for that 4th spot, but still this battle for the lead, side by side with Justin Lisaby and Femi Olat. Just cannot quite clear each other. And so far, Jason Jacoby and Will Klein, they got nowhere to go right now because of these 2 drivers still side by side. How about a 3-wide battle for the 5th spot?
Yeah, we got some 3-wide action back here. Oh!
Oh, Zoltan, hang on, buddy.
Looks like the 96 of Zoltan kind of had to back out of that. A little bit of damage on that right front on that number 96 of Zoltan.
I tell you what, Justin Lisaby and Femi Olat, they are not giving up. Somebody has got to have to clear each other eventually, but then just Lisaby's like, let me clear you, but then Femi Olat can be like, no, let me clear you. And maybe Justin Lisaby, not just Lisaby, Jason Jacoby may have a say in that. And now look at Femi Olat. He's getting impatient now. He's starting to lose his patience. You see how he got down on Justin Lisaby's door right there, try to get that side draft, ran them down the racetrack, and finally they clear each other.
I don't think they're done. I do not think they're done. Femi Olat's not going to give up that easy. Here comes Femi.
And what? We still got 45 laps to go here, and they're racing like it's the final lap.
Yeah, racing like it's the final lap. Still 45 to go. Come on, guys.
Jason Jacoby now to the outside. Femi Olat. Will Klein behind them. How about Tyler Ducharme coming into the picture now? Oh, man.
Oh, man, almost touched the 48 of Will Klein there. Good. Knowing where your truck is to the car out to the outside of you.
Still side by side for the 2nd spot coming off the corner down the back straightaway. Jason Jacoby on the outside of Femi. But Tyler Ducharme hanging in there, watching these 2 battle it out. Where would he go? Does not get enough run to try and make a 3-wide move yet. But while this is going on, I mean, Justin Lisaby, he's enjoying this.
Oh, John Barry. Sorry to interrupt you. No caution, but John Barry was across the grass, and he did spin it. Oh,
he spun it in. The caution is out. Wow.
All right.
Joshua, this is crazy, man. I mean,
it is.
They're just about 40 laps to go, and they're just, oh my gosh.
Yeah, as we go back and take a look, see what happened to John Barry. It looks like he just lost it coming out of turn number 4 onto the front stretch. Now, the way Chicagoland is, it's a D-shaped tri-oval, so pretty much the front stretch is a turn. So it looks like he did save it for the most part, but when he got it slowed down and come back up on to the track, he just lost control of it. Old tires, unfortunately. And he goes sideways. Everybody gets away from it. No harm, no foul. But that will bring out the caution here with John Barry going around on the front stretch in the 74.
Well, now all these drivers that are in the top 10, they can take a breather for a little bit. Try to cool down a little bit, get ready for the next run. But I feel it's going to get even more exciting now. As the laps go down, it's just getting more exciting.
Well, everybody coming down pit road, Joseph, as we know, tires, and they're going to get fuel, and I do believe they could probably go the rest of the way here in the race.
I'm going to be honest with you. That's probably the best 20, 25 lap run I've ever seen in Nork, to be honest with you. I mean, it's just been crazy tonight. As usual, Liza B does get out first. How about if we do get a chance, let's see. It doesn't look like Femi is in the TeamSpeak. I was wondering if we could talk to him, but he's not in the TeamSpeak. So how about let's get Jason Jacoby.
Sounds good.
Jason Jacoby, you got a copy, buddy.
Hey, Joseph, I got you, buddy. How you guys doing?
Well, I hope you're trying to take some breathers right now. It's been intense out there. I know it's got to be with your perspective, but you guys are going at it, once the laps are counting down. It seems like anybody in the top 10, top 12, 15 could win this race. How is your truck out there?
Man, I tell you what, Joseph, that last run, I decided to save tires, and that's what helped me get back up to almost second place racing with Femi there. So if I maybe in a little easier than I was those first couple runs when I was having a lot of fun out there, I think maybe I'll have a truck that's not as loose because I'm not burning up the tires.
All right, well, what is your, what are you going to be doing here in this next run? I mean, are you going to be saving some more tires just in case when their caution comes out? Or, the laps are winding down. You guys got 40 laps to go. Do you think it's time to go for it now?
Oh, boy. I think, Joseph, the smartest racer is going to win this one tonight. I think that's what it's all about, is who just, saves their tires the right way, who, doesn't make a move that's going to burn up their tires or make contact or anything like that. And so I think really I just have to play it smart, and if I don't, that'll be the reason I don't win or anyone else here doesn't, and I think the smartest racer is going to win it.
All right, well, best of luck to you out there for the rest of the race. Maybe we'll talk to you after the race. Maybe we'll talk to you in victory lane as long as you do what you do and save up those tires. You're being smart out there, so best of luck to you, man.
Thank you, Joseph. I'd like to say hey to everyone out there watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all hopefully after this one.
Sounds good. Take care. Smart driver.
All right, James Coulibaly. I'll get it out in a minute. Coming down pit road, Justin Lisenby now back out front as they get the one to go here. Pace car lights are off of pace car.
Now, I do want to point out, Zoltan Herzeg, it looks like a few drivers that came down pit road probably got caught speeding. I mean, a lot of drivers, Femi Olad, Daniel Falkingham, Zoltan Herzeg, Jared Darnley, Cody Lamas, Spencer Owens, they're all of a sudden back in the 20s. So obviously, they must have pushed it a little too much. And that's a tough break for Femi Olad, Daniel Falkingham, Zoltan. They were having great runs, but now they got a long way to go to get back up there.
Oh, yeah, but it ain't over. We know how these guys race. We know exactly what can happen. And as we wind down the final laps here in this race, and we still got a lot of laps left to go, but it's going to go by quick because Chicagoland only a mile and a half long. It's going to go by fast. Now, the pace cars are going to dive off here momentarily, Joseph, and it's going to get interesting. It's already been interesting. Well, it's about to get even more interesting here as the pace car does make a dive off onto pit road. And Justin on the loud pedal before the green flag, and green flag is back out.
Here comes Tyler Ducharme making the charge for the second spot on Jason Jacoby. Not too far behind them is Jose Solis and Will Klein. Tyler Ducharme up to the second spot now, as now he's going to go try to chase down Justin Lisenby. But side by side off turn number 2 for the third spot with Jose Solis and Jason Jacoby.
All I don't believe the battles are over with. Everybody on fresh tires. Now, what do you do in a case like this, Joseph? Do you save as much as you can and then maybe the last 15 laps go hammer out, or do you just have to get what you can right now?
Well, we know what Jason Jacoby's doing. He's probably going to save up a little bit some tires right now and then make a charge just in case if this goes green all the way. But I know for some of these drivers, and we saw in the last runs, I know some of these drivers would not save tires, so it depends. I know Justin Lisby, he might, I mean, if he gets enough of a big lead, he might save some tire. Maybe Tyler Charm. Who knows? I mean, but I don't know. Based on the way these guys been racing, I'm not sure if they are saving tires. Doesn't even look like they're saving tires. How about Briar LaPrade up to the 4th spot? Man, is he having a good run tonight?
Oh, yeah, awesome run for Briar. Started 27th, and Briar is all the way up to 4th. Great run by Briar.
Maybe, oh, it looked like Will Klein shut the door on Ethan Lane. I thought we were going to have a battle there. How about behind them? We got Tom Mercier and Cody Miller battling side by side for the 8th spot.
Still side by side, the 28, the 68, as they make their way around turns 1 and 2. Coming out of the corner is going to have that spot.
Well, I think before this does get crazy, I think it's about time we should throw that crank it up right now before things get crazy. So how about let's have a crank it up here at Chicagoland?
Sounds good. All right, caution is out. Looks like Femi Olat might have been the number 3. We'll go back here and take a look here and see what happened to Femi.
Cody Miller also involved.
Oh, and they were, it looks like almost 4 wide there.
Wow, and did you see, I mean, you saw Cody Miller get sideways off that corner as well. But yeah, they were 4 wide, and that sometimes does not work.
No, and then a little bit of net code happened between the 14 and the 3. The 3 gets sideways, so that's what upset the 3. Even worse was the net code between the 14 and the 3 of Femi Olat.
Oh, and yeah, we just had some tempers flaring between Femi Olat and Cody Miller. Femi Olat not too happy with Cody Miller.
Oh man, tempers. Yeah, Femi.
You know what?
Oh.
Yeah, how about just to have some more drama, let's talk to Cody Miller and see what he thinks of that. Cody Miller, you got a copy, buddy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can tell how upset you are. You had a good run tonight, and then now all of a sudden got involved in that wreck, and then tempers are flaring. What happened from your perspective?
I don't know. It happens every week in this league, so you run, you drive, have your own race, and then something happens, you know, and nobody wants to check up, and then you get ran over. And now I'm gonna sit out here and lead a lap before I blow up and go make dinner.
All right, well, I mean, that's the kind of response I expect from you after you get involved in a wreck like that. But so what did you think about Femi Olat coming back at you? Do you think you were at fault, or is that just typical Femi, do you think?
I think if I ever meet the guy, he's getting a swift uppercut right in the jaw.
Wow, all right. Well, Cody Miller, we're going to let you go here. We apologize that you're out of the race now. You had a good run tonight. Best of luck to you next week, and go make whatever you're going to make for dinner.
Yeah, it's going to be taco salad, so.
Nice.
So, it does sound good.
All right, well,
So.
hopefully we'll see you next week, man.
Right.
Well, oh, my goodness.
I think we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, enough said. I mean, I didn't expect that response on what he was going to say about Femi, but, ooh, I think that was enough. I felt that one.
All right. All right.
Oh, man.
We'll just leave it at that. We'll go.
Put that in the radio, sweetheart. Radioactive.
Cody Miller going to lead the laps here. Will Klein will be in second. Justin Lazenby third. Tyler Ducharme fourth. And Briar LaPrade will be in the top 5 here. Now, Cody is still out there in the number 28. He does have heavy damage on the number 28 machine, but the way the damage is set up on that machine, Joseph, he may be hurting for speed.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
It looks...
Yeah, here comes Cody Miller. Yeah, no way. I mean, that would have been impressive, but there's no way. Not with the damage truck like that. And that's too bad. You know, he was having a good run tonight, running in the top 10 for the most part, and just got collected. Well, we got the one to go signal here, and we're gonna have about 28 laps to go when they get back in the grid. How about all of a sudden Will Klein up front?
Will Klein, man, good run for Will. Started just outside the top 10 in 11th position. He finds his way up front here, leading a few laps. We're going to let you get him going here, Joseph. 28 laps left to go. I believe they'll have 27 when they get the green flag, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it'll be 28 laps to go when they get the green flag. But, yeah, front row, Will Klein will be your race lead with Justin Lazenby running second. Tyler Ducharme third. Briar LaPrade running really well tonight. Started 27th up to 4th. Jose Solis 5th. Ethan Lane 6th. Jason Jacoby 7th. Josh Robin all of a sudden up to 8th. Winner last week. We'll see what he could do in the final laps. Bobby Chaney running 9th. Haven't talked about him much. He got in trouble early on down in the grass. He's back up to 9th. And Tom Mercier rounding out the top 10. Femi Alat is officially out of the race. But, yeah, we are going to get back to the restart. Pace car is going to dive down pit road. And here we go. The green flag's back in the air, and Will Klein has taken off. And here comes Tyler Ducharme making the move underneath Justin Lazenby for that second spot with Jose Solis and Briar LaPrade battling behind. Oh, and they are right on each other's door, Tyler Ducharme and Justin Lazenby.
I don't believe the battles are over with
no!
Joseph. Oh!
And he keeps it straight, but he pounded that outside wall, and that is definitely going to do for him. No caution, but that was all on Tyler Ducharme. Tyler got tight on that bottom lane, got up the hill, and right into Justin Lazenby. And all of a sudden now, we got a battle for third. Jose Solis up to second, battle for third now. Here comes Ethan Lane, and underneath that, Briar LaPrade. And Josh Robbins up into the top 5 all of a sudden.
A lot of different drivers up front here.
Well, this is just like last week, you know. I mean, all of a sudden, Josh Robin came out of nowhere last week and won that race. And now it's like that here. And man, did Jason Jacoby just shot Tyler Ducharme up the racetrack. And Tyler Ducharme is going to fall back even more.
Well, look at the boss man, John Barry. He is trying to fight his way back up there. Started 26, currently running now in between 11th, 12th, 13th. But he's coming. Here comes John.
Yeah, remember he had that spin early on, but he's been recovering pretty well. Up ahead of him, further ahead, here comes Zoltan Herzeg and Tom Mercier battling it out. That's for the 8th spot. Remember, Zoltan got penalized earlier, but he's driving back up through the field. I watch out for him in the final laps. How about Tom Mercier fighting back? Yep, Bobby Chaney up to 7th. Remember, he got in trouble early on, like I mentioned, got down that grass, recovered really well. Here we go, big battle for 2nd. How about Briar LaPrade for the 2nd spot?
I still don't know who's going to win here tonight. It's anybody's
I know
race.
the way everybody's been racing here. This could be anyone's race. I mean, just like last week, tonight. I mean, you think we're at Daytona or Talladega? Anyone can win those races, but anyone can win this race. It seems like.
Will Klein, 4/10 of a second ahead of Briar LaPrade, who's got company behind him. Jose Solis Jr. and Ethan Lane. Ethan in 4th, and Josh Robin in the number 8 machine. Currently running in 5th. Solid run here by Josh Robin. Solid run here by most of these drivers here tonight.
Yeah, Briar LaPrade doing a very good job tonight. And I want to mention something about Will Klein. The last time Will Klein has gone to victory lane was in season 6. That was back at Talladega on August 7th, 2017. So it's been a year and a half since we've seen Will Klein in victory lane here in the Norc Series, just like Josh Robin. You know, he ended that long streak of not winning any races. Can this be Will Klein's night? I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, we have a car with a blown engine on the track.
And that was a lap car. That's Terrell Baker.
Oh,
and up ahead of him, Tyler Ducharme hooks it back up to the right, hard into the outside wall in turn 4. The caution comes out.
Oh, Tyrell Baker. As we go back here and take a look and see what happened to the 25 of Tyrell Baker.
Yeah, just blew the engine. Yeah, Tyler Ducharme was the one that caused caution. Yeah.
All right. So, it looks like contact made between the two, and
you think, Taylor Fry came down a little bit and squeezed Tyler Ducharme down there. Thought he was clear. Tyler Ducharme had nowhere to go, and then he tried to save it. But that transition from the racetrack to the apron is what shot Tyler Ducharme back up the racetrack and hard into that outside wall. Well, whoever comes down pit road and once these pit stops are done, I would like to talk to Will Klein, man. He's been on a run tonight. This is the 6th caution tonight, but other than the 6 cautions, Joshua, I mean, again, very great racing, and we're going to probably have around 15 laps to go when we get back to the restart.
Well, 6 cautions out of a 33-car field is not bad.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. These drivers, for the most part, has done a very good job. But they are down pit road now.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's going to come down pit road. Looks like Cody Miller did stay out.
Try to get one of his laps back.
He's down, yeah.
He's two laps down right now. Probably will get one of his laps back.
Oh! Zoltan had to back up.
Cannot do that, Zoltan.
Briar LaPrade coming out
Briar
first.
LaPrade out front, yeah. He took 2 tires, it looked like, though. Daniel Fogging took 2 tires. We have the 2-tire calls right now.
Is that going to be good or bad?
We'll find out, that's for sure. How about let's talk to Will Klein, though, see what he says about his truck.
Bring him down, Joseph.
Will Klein, you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Will Klein, you're doing a fantastic job tonight, just leading a lot of the laps. You started 11th up to 1st. Looks like you're going to restart back in the 3rd spot. How is the truck out there?
Truck's got a lot of grip. The track's nice and cool. I like how it's driving.
Well, Will Klein, I just pulled up this stat a few minutes ago to the broadcast. The last time you got a win was in Season 6 at Talladega in August of 2017. Do you have the truck to win tonight? It seems like a few others do as well.
Yeah, I believe so. I've had good speed all race, so I hope I made the right strategy call here. So.
Well, it looks like you took 4 tires. A couple drivers ahead of you, like Daniel Falkingham and Briar LaPrade, took 2 tires. So it seems like you're probably going to have the advantage on this restart if you can get a good restart and get around these guys quickly. So we'll see how this goes. Well, best of luck to you for the rest of the race. You guys are going to have basically about 15 laps to go when you get back going. So maybe we'll talk to you in victory lane tonight.
All right. Thank you, Joseph.
Oh, what a run by Will Klein's had here tonight. I expect him to be up front to finish out this race. And the number 48, a lot of competition around him, though.
And, of course, I gave him that stat, and I'm not just saying it to put pressure on him, but it's like, no pressure now.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Joshua, it looks like, I mean, this track, they don't run lights on iRacing, but the sun is setting. That means it's going to just get even wilder out there. With the sun going down, oh, man. Oh, yeah. Track temperature, 71 degrees. Oh, this is going to get good, Joshua. I hope this race, I would not be surprised if we get another caution, but I hope we see this race go all the way to the checker flag on a green flag, because this has just been amazing tonight.
Well, we've already seen 4 wide. Are we going to see some 5 wide action here tonight?
Hey, 4 wide did not work. I would not count on 5 wide, but I guess these drivers would do whatever it takes to go out there and win the race. That is their priorities. That is their job. Once you get into the race, your job is to win. So these guys would do anything to win the race. But, yeah, it's going to be 15 laps to go, Joshua. This is going to get intense.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, I'm going to let you get them going, Joseph.
All right. The race leader is going to be Briar LaPrade. Can he pull the upset tonight? And how about Daniel Falkingham? Can he get his first win of the season after starting off in a slump this season? Will Klein been dominant tonight too. 3rd. Jose Solis 4th. Ethan Lane 5th. Josh Robbins 6th. Bobby Chaney 7th. Jason Jacoby 8th. John Berry 9th. And Zoltan Herzog will round out the top 10. 15 laps to go here at Chicagoland Speedway. Will this be the last restart? Or will we have another caution to set up another restart? Here we go. The pace car is off. And here we go. The green flag is back in the air here at Chicagoland.
Briar LaPrade, good jump by Briar. Daniel Falkingham, though, trying to get up to him at speed, and he will. And a battle for second is brewing between the 48 and the 20. And the 48 of Will Klein and the 20 of Daniel Falkingham.
Yeah, I like what Daniel Falkingham did. He got a good restart as well and then pulled down right in front of Will Klein to break Will Klein's momentum there. Good move there. Still up to second. Got a tight battle for the 4th spot. Josh Robin tried to squeeze underneath. Not quite. Man, he almost got into that left rear quarter panel of Ethan Lane.
Ethan Lane, good run by Ethan. Started 3rd, currently running 4th, and he is wanting to put that truck into victory lane as well in the 30 as they go single file up front, but a battle going on back here in the back. In fact, the 88 of Jason Jacoby and the 59 of Bobby Chaney.
Oh, out front it's starting to get tight right now. I know they're 3 wide in the back, and they are 3 wide in the back. That's for the 10th spot, 3 wide.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Hey, we're squirrely a little bit. Oh, here we go for second. Look at Will Klein with a big run on the outside lane. Remember, Will Klein's got fresher tires a little bit on Daniel Falkingham.
Well, we know 2 of the drivers took 2 tires.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, Daniel.
Daniel losing some ground there. He's back to 4th. That still trying to battle for 3rd.
Oh, but he's going to get tight on that bottom lane. Here comes Ethan Lane with the run on the outside lane.
Oh, that's scary.
They're door to door trying to use the side. Oh, contact! Too much of a side draft right there. And what a save for Ethan Lane. No caution, but what a save. And that is a tough break for Ethan Lane.
Ethan Lane with some heavy damage on that machine there.
That is a tough break.
Tough break.
They were side drafting and they just got too close. And unfortunately, for Ethan Lane, troubles for him. How about the battle for the lead? Here comes Will Klein to the inside.
Still side by side. Still side by side.
Oh, man. Oh, no, trouble behind him. Daniel Falkingham and Josh Robbins are around. Only those two are around.
Oh, we'll go back here and take a look and see what happened.
I believe it was because, you know, it just getting tied off turn number 4 and getting into the truck above him. I mean, Josh Robbins got tied off turn number 4, it looked like, and got up into Daniel Falkingham. Tough break for Daniel Falkingham, man, and Josh Robbins. Last week's winner.
It looks like the 20 might have came down.
Yeah, just looking back at that, you're right.
Yeah, 20 came down into the number 8, which sent them both around.
I don't think Josh Robbins expected that. Caught him off guard.
Yeah.
He looked like he got sideways off the corner or tried not to hit the wall off turn number 4, try to hook it hard left. I don't know.
Josh Robbins does got some damage there. Aerodynamics, Joseph, really don't play a factor at Chicagoland.
Yep, and Will Klein just barely beat Brian LaPrade to that caution. Now, what do you do here? Do you pit or do you stay out? What is here? Brian LaPrade, is he going to come down? He's on that apron. Who's going to come down? Who's going to stay out? Will Klein's going to stay out. No, Brian LaPrade stays out. A bunch of drivers stay out. Look at that.
Well, it looks like we do have some takers here back from 14th on. Chuck Sweeting, Aaron Smith, Josh Robbins, Taylor Fry. Now, these guys are coming down pit road, but the top 13 stay out.
Wow. A lot of definitely some decisions there to make. Yeah, let's... No. Briar LaPrade is not in team speed, but how about let's talk to Bobby Chaney, see what he's got to say. If I can find him. Is he not here either? I don't think he's here. Oh my goodness, everybody we want to talk to is not here.
Well, how about we talk to the boss man himself, John Barry?
Oh, the boss man. Always got to talk to the boss man. John Barry, got a copy?
Yes, they do.
John Barry, got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, you had a spin early on in the race, but you've recovered pretty well. Going to restart in the 6th spot. A few laps to go. How's the truck performing out there?
Well, it performed better if I can actually see. Apparently, I forgot to pay for the power bill before the race starts, and they're not turning on the lights. So we might be running into complete darkness here. But no, the truck's fine. There's a lot of grip out here now. The sun's gone down. That little spin I had earlier, it was a little bit embarrassing because it's been a while since I caused a caution. But other than that, this has been a really good setup. I've been liking it so far. So I've been liking the truck. This ran out of talent.
Well, this setup has provided some good racing out front for sure. If you saw it from our broadcast booth, it's just been insane out here. Do you have anything? I mean, obviously this is going to get crazy regardless, but if you somehow avoid all the chaos that's probably going to ensue on this restart, do you have the truck to maybe get a top 5 finish or even a podium finish?
If something happens, I can get up there. But right now, we just got so much grip load in, and the tires are still somewhat good. This is going to be really hard to make any kind of like passes here. Pretty much what happens on the restart is going to determine who finishes where. So we'll try, but it's just going to be difficult to get up there with how much grip we got on these trucks.
All right, well, wish you the best of luck out there in the final few laps. See what you can do. Good luck out there.
All right. Thank you, Joseph.
We're going to have 5 laps to go once these guys get back to the restart. And if another caution comes out, the race will end. But honestly, the way the race has been tonight, I hope this goes to checker flag. I really do.
Yeah, I do too, Joseph, man. I mean, the way they've been racing, you know, we want to see this end under green flag conditions. We don't want to see it end under caution. But we want some hard battles there toward the end. And I believe that's what we're about to get.
Oh, absolutely. We are about to get that for sure. And yeah, the sun is going down. The lights aren't on. John Mary apparently forgot to pay the electrical bill. It happens, you know. But man, I tell you what, the sun's going down. This how this race going to end. You know, it's good. It's amazing. I mean, what better way to end the race with the sun going down? But yeah, they got the 1-to-go signal here, Josh. It's your time to call it, man.
All right, Will Klein going to get them going here on this restart in the 48. Briar LaPrade going to start in the 60 on the outside of him as to make the way onto the backstretch here. Jose Solis Jr. in 3rd, Jason Jacoby 4th, and Bobby Chaney going to be starting in 5th. That is your top 5 here coming to this restart, but it ain't over. You know, a lot of grip out there. No sun, so it's cooling down, so there's going to be a lot of grip. What are they going to do here coming down with 5 laps to go on this restart?
And what is Jose Solis and Jason Jacoby going to do on this restart? I wouldn't be surprised Jose Solis trying to make a 3-mile move on this restart, but here we go, Josh.
All right, pace car is off here, and Will Klein on the loud pedal drops it below the white line, and good jump by the 48.
Yeah, really good jump. That's what Will Klein needed to get that big jump. Here comes Jose Solis for the 2nd spot on Briar LaPrade. And can he clear him? Can he? Yes, he does. Up to 2nd, Jose Solis. I watch out for him.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, as we heard, John, you know, the grip out there, it's going to really make it hard to make anything happen. You got to capitalize on every little thing. As they go side by side for 4th.
4 laps to go side by side for the 4th spot. Here comes Bobby Chaney underneath Jason Jacoby. Good run. Look at Jose Solis trying that outside lane, trying to find a way to try to get a run on Will Klein. He does get a run down the back straightaway a little bit, not enough to make a move, but if he keeps that up, try to use that outside lane, I feel he can get to Will Klein. 3 laps to go.
Oh, contact made between the 59 and the 88.
Oh, come on, guys.
And Jason Jacoby, but they both kept it straight. Good job.
I watch out front, though, because here comes Jose Solis, man. He's never won in North. Can he get his first one tonight? Oh, they're doing some big blocking back there.
And the 48 of Will Klein's doing blocking as well, trying to keep the 75 of Jose behind him.
Oh, man.
A caution will end it, but we don't want it.
2 to go. Let's make it to the white, guys. Make it to the white.
Oh, there's a battle.
Here comes Jose Solis. Oh, look at Will Klein put the big block on him.
Battle going up front, battle going back into the back.
Come on, get to the white. Get to the white. Don't create a caution.
We don't want a caution.
I think they're going to do it. White flag. Final lap here, Chicagoland. Watch Jose Solis, though. He's going to probably try to use that outside lane. No, he goes to the bottom. I don't know if that's going to work. But he's got a big run there. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Watch, he's going to probably try to use the outside lane. Maybe use the bumper. He just can't get to him. Just can't get to him. Will Klein's going to hold him off. Will Klein's going to win here at Chicagoland. First time in 3 seasons. He gets a win in Newark.
Oh, man. Good save by everybody. Yeah. And now they start wrecking.
Oh, they're wrecking behind. Oh, man. Wow.
Wow. What a finish.
What a race. I mean, what a race today. Got to give credit to all these drivers and to go all the way to the checker flag on green, too.
Man, what a race. Will Klein will come away with the win. Jose Solis Jr. in 2nd, and what a run by Briar LaPrade. coming in third.
And this is 2 weeks in a row. A driver ends a long drought of not winning the race. Josh Robbins did last week at Pocono. Will Klein tonight here at Chicagoland.
All right, well, we'll get them down here to interview here, starting with, well, I guess we'll start with Will Klein. All right, Will Klein, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Will, man, Josh from the broadcast booth, bud, man, what a run you had tonight out here winning it, but, bull, was it a battle out there for everybody?
Yeah, there was a lot of tense competition. There were a lot of fast people.
Well, what was it like when the sun started to go down and, man, a lot of grip out there, too?
Yeah, you were as close as you get the flat flying across or around the entire racetrack. So, I had my foot on the gas. So,
well, you did what you had to do to bring it into victory lane, bud. What a run you had tonight. And I believe that the last win you have was, like Joseph was saying, was in season 6, I believe, at Talladega. And you came back here and won it tonight here at Chicagoland.
Yeah, this is my first win on a quote-unquote real track. So.
Quote, unquote,
I won at Dega, so yep. Very happy with how it ended.
Well, what a run you had in that number 48 machine, bud. Congratulations on the victory here tonight at Chicagoland. Thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before you go celebrate the victory?
Shout out to the guys I was racing with up front. Some of them got taken out later in the race, but it was all fun and games, and we were having a blast. So, and obviously the league for being out here. And all the people that are showing up and watching. Thank you guys, too.
All right. Well, man, we're not going to go celebrate the victory here tonight, man. And hopefully we'll see you next week.
All right. Thank you.
Uh-huh. You got second there, Joseph?
Yeah, we don't have Jose Solis or Brian LaPrade. Brian LaPrade, I heard, does not have team speed, but he did come on and say, good run tonight. And, just want to congratulate Will Klein there. But I tell you what a race tonight, guys. I mean, Josh, wow. I mean, these Nork races to me just keeps getting better and better. These Nork drivers, they do not disappoint each and every week. And I'm excited. I don't know where they're racing next week, to be honest with you. But I hope it's a good race there as well.
Well, let me see here.
I do have the schedule, but not sure if I can pull it up here. Let me say, no, I'm not going to do it right here. Let's see. They go to Southern National next week for 225 laps.
So just got word that the Southern National, Nationals.
I'm not muted. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So. Man, yeah, I'm telling you what, guys, this was an amazing race here tonight. This has got to be one that's got to go in the record books. We've seen each and every week we see amazing races, amazing finishes here at Nork. Joseph, you and I have been through a ton of them here together and seen what these guys can do. And they did not disappoint again tonight. This was amazing. But I wanted to say congratulations to Will Klein, Jose Solis for second, and Briar LaPrade for third. And Briar stayed out there on 2 tires, and he did amazing. That was just to pull out a third-place finish, that was pretty crazy.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, but let's give credit to all of these drivers tonight. What a great race tonight. I mean, you could not ask for a better race than what we saw tonight. And I know next week they're going short track racing next week. That's really gonna, who knows? Might see some more tempers. We saw some tonight with Cody Miller and Femi Olat. Apparently the swift uppercut might happen from Cody Miller, But, man, these guys, they put on a good show each and every week, and that's why I get excited when Tuesday nights show up, because I know we're going to see some good racing. So, Rudy, again, thank you for having me up in the booth. Josh, it was good working with you tonight. Hopefully, definitely work with you some more in the future. I can't wait till next Tuesday now.
Yeah, I can't either. Short track racing. Well, all right, well, let's run down through the result here, starting with Will Klein bringing home the victory here tonight. Congratulations to Will, but boy, it was a battle up front the whole race. Jose Solis Jr. going to bring it home second. Briar LaPrade third. Jason Jacoby 4th, Zoltan Herczeg in 5th, John Barry in 6th, Elijah Drew Gracia in 7th, Bobby Cheney in 8th, Tom Mercier 9th, Chuck Sweeting will round out your top 10.
All right, finishing 11th right now is Spencer Owens. 12th is Sean Williams. Tony Hillbrands will finish 13th. Daniel Falkingham had a good run, running in the top 5 in most of the race. Unfortunately, got caught up in a late race incident. Will end up 14th. Taylor Fry, 15th. Aaron Smith, 16th. Josh Robbins, 17th. James Coulibaly will finish 18th. Cody Lamas, 19th. And Nick Musinix will finish up 20th.
All right, Ethan Lane, 21st. Justin Lazenby, 22nd. Jared Darling, 23rd. Cody Miller, 24th. Trey Normal will finish 25th. Tyler Ducharme, 26th. Tower Baker, 27th. Femi Olat, 28th. Benjamin Miles, 29th. Raja Ruth will finish 30th. Nicholas Caressel, 31st. Ariati will finish 32nd, and Benjamin Nelson will finish 33rd. Well, Joseph, man, what a race it was tonight, bud. I'm glad I got to work with you. Man, it was an amazing race here tonight, bud.
It was amazing racing, and again, congrats to Will Klein. It's been 3 seasons since he got a win in Newark. We're seeing these drivers going on this long drought and winning races all of a sudden. Maybe we'll have another one next week at the Southern Nationals, but good racing tonight. Probably one of the best races I've ever seen in Newark, and especially it was fun to watch from the broadcast booth. But yeah, I'm excited about next Tuesday night again, but Josh and Rudy, always good working with you guys as always, so I appreciate that.
Thank you again, Joseph. And thank you very much, Josh, for helping out tonight. Appreciate that very much. Well, folks, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up on the video. Please subscribe if it's your first time here. You can check out our website for our full schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com. Also, follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. And I also wanted to give a shout out to our official sponsor here, Ohio IndyCar League, being an official sponsor of MaxSpeedTV. So thank you to Ohio IndyCar League. All right, well, folks, that'll wrap it up for us tonight. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.